What's going on, everybody? Trevor Castleberry here, CEO of Castleberry Consulting and author of the For the Hustler book series. I'm here tonight for for Negotiation November. I know I'm a little late, but we will not be stopped tonight, right? And yes, we still are going double time and overtime and having two sessions tonight. So first one we're getting into is 4 examples of reciprocity that will boost sales. It will increase sales. How do I know? Because I've tried each and every one of them, and actually I have 5. So I need to change that title. All right. So reciprocity. Number 1, if you're a content creator, a great way for you to use the principle of reciprocity, which is you giving something free in exchange for the other party giving you something back in return. As a content creator, a great thing you can use is a free trial membership to somewhere where you're going to be giving away content. Many content creators nowadays at least have some like a Patreon or their own membership of some sort, whether it's paid or not. But a free trial membership or a free way to sign up is always a great way to initiate the relationship between you and a new cold lead, and them being able to see, oh, something free. Going in, seeing the membership for themselves gives them a chance to now be willing to spend money with you because you've given them value up front. Number 2, if you're an author like myself, a free ebook download is a great way to get your book out there, as well as offering a free hard copy plus shipping. So that's something you'll see a lot of. It works best when you have other merchandise and other digital assets available for sale. So if you're an author, I hope you're not only writing books, you should also be creating other digital and tangible products on the back end that are related to your book or spin-offs from your book. Like myself, I have my book and then a lesson plan from my book and then a course from my book. Same thing with my wife. My book sparked a new category of consultations for my business. So you have to use that to do other things, and there will be way more products to come along with that. But as an author, using your book as a lead magnet, where you're pretty much saying, here, my book is so valuable, I want to give it to you for free because I already know you'll come back to buy my other stuff, gives the reader or the website visitor or the person seeing you and your promotion the confidence to say, okay, I'm going to take this book because you're giving it for free, but I'm also willing to even check out the rest of your stuff because you have the confidence to give me your book for free and not have to use it simply for a money grab. Next, we have coaches. If you are a coach, whether it's a life coach, a sports coach, a fitness coach, any type of coach, one thing you can always get for free is an intro consultation or intro assessment. So I used to do it with my consulting services for businesses. I used to do it. At one point, I had free consultations with my last book that I released, which was For the Hustler Volume 2, which you can get at hustlerbooks.com. Again, that's hustlerbooks.com. I've had clients that use it. So I have a client who was a fitness instructor, and he was giving out a free workout originally, and that's how he was able to bring in a lot of cold leads and generate them into warm leads where he's still able to get them to come for boot camps and group workouts and things of that nature. So if you're a coach, a free consultation or free assessment is great. And obviously, if you want more people there, like we talked about yesterday, you can use other principles of reciprocity in collaboration with this. So maybe you give them the free consultation, but it's only available for a limited time, and maybe there's a limited number of free consultations available. As an instructor, so let's say you're somebody who creates courses of some sort. You can be someone who gives away free webinars or even a free mini course. And actually, in this case, we're not even talking about a course creator because I have something different for that. But if you're an instructor, meaning you come in and you teach, you don't necessarily create the courses, but you conduct the lessons. You can actually give away a free webinar or a free mini course, giving people the ability to come now, see you in action and see how you teach, how much, do they gravitate towards your teaching style? Do they enjoy your teaching? Do they already know the stuff that you're teaching? and give them the confidence to say, you know what, I like this person, I'm willing to go on, or even save you the time of trying to close them by saying, you know what, I don't really like the way he teaches, so I'm going to I'm going to go a different direction. So at least you don't have to worry about somebody who doesn't like you wasting your time. And when you book a sales call, now you're more likely to have all your sales calls be people who have already watched a mini course or webinar of you. So you know they actually do like your teaching style. So you can go into that call with more confidence and close the sale easier, because you know the person actually likes the way you teach already, and they'll likely like the way you speak on the phone. Next, we have actual course creators. If you have an actual course that you created online, you know, a digital course that's all pre-recorded, maybe it may have a live component to it or not. A great way to use that is giving a free lesson download, mainly because you're just giving them a piece of the course, something that's so valuable that they're going to go in to see the rest of it. So like myself, I have my negotiation clinic where people get, you know, 7 videos where I'm teaching them about negotiation, but they understand that each thing that I'm teaching in that negotiation clinic is also covered in my Gain More Leverage challenge, which is a 5-day negotiation training going all the way through my negotiation quadrant, employment negotiations for both the employee and the employer, self-employed negotiations, partnership negotiations, and investor negotiations. For more information about that, you can go to www.castleberry.com. But a free lesson download for course creators is always great. The main thing you want to remember for reciprocity is it's always great if you can give out something for free, or that costs you nothing to give away. So if you are a digital product creator, this works wonders for you. If you have to use a tangible product, maybe only do it when the person comes into your store, or make it a product that's you know, you can ship out to them in bulks or something like that. That way, at least it's not costing you too much when you give it out. But if you have to give away a tangible product that's going to cost you money to do it, one, make sure you create a budget for it, and two, give the product first and then offer them, you know, in the same package, and offer them the chance to, you know, reciprocate by purchasing something or leaving a review or whatever it is, because you get a much better chance of them returning the favor to you. Got a much better chance of them making a step in your favor if they feel like they're returning the favor to you, rather than doing you a favor in exchange for something in return. And then lastly, my bonus one, number 6, is if you're going in for a face-to-face meeting to close a deal, whether it's a sale or a partnership or investment negotiation, one thing you can always do is give a gift just before the meeting. So whether it's food, you know, if let's say it's I'm really straight from the construction management world in New York City, so I'm always going to relate it back to a construction meeting a lot of times. But coming into a construction meeting, the contractor's project manager almost always came with donuts if it was a morning meeting, or came in with pizza if it was a lunch meeting, right? To make sure everybody is on a full stomach, feeling nice. And, you know, now want to reciprocate by doing him a solid, and not, you know, being as strict with holding him to every code and what's going on in the contract, and allowing him to, you know, a bit more breathing room to make moves in the contract, to get things done and also profit off of the contract. Another thing I've seen work well, especially if you're going to close a large sale, I would say something like $10,000 or more is a luxury pen. You know, a pen that may cost you $100 or $200. Giving them that pen before the meeting even starts, it also shows off the confidence. Almost like, I'm so confident I'm going to close this sale because this offer is so good. Just take this $200 pen, hold on to that, because you're going to need it to sign this deal, right? And you're going to want to sign it with a nice pen. Trust me. You know, like it's just a great way to start off the meeting without you even having to say that. You just, hey, how you doing? My name's Trevor, and giving them his pen right away. Like, that's so when you sign the contract later. And then you go straight into your presentation, right? And then lastly, tickets to an event. So you come in, let's say you already, this works best if you already have a warm relationship with the person. and you guys are speaking, let's say you already know that they're a New York Giants fan or something like that. Let's say you already know that their kid plays baseball or something like that, and you give them tickets to a game or tickets to some sort of event, maybe tickets to a clinic or something like that. Something that is useful to them. But if you don't know much about them, but maybe you know something about their kids, then doing something for their kid works even better a lot of times. And then if you don't know much about their kid, you can do something for their spouse, which works as well. All right. So again, that's either food, a luxury item, typically connected to the outcome of the partnership going well, or tickets to an event that's related to them or their family. All right. So those are 6 ways to use reciprocity to actually close more sales. And let's go right into overtime for part 2, which is going to be 6 ways to use commitment and consistency to close more sales. So what is commitment and consistency? We went over that. What was that? Yesterday, 2 days ago. Last time I was here with you guys. Commitment consistency is another principle of persuasion where you pretty much make a small ask before you come around again to make the big ask, because people will make that. If people make a small commitment first, they're much more likely to stay consistent in that approach when you ask for a larger commitment that's in that same direction. I gave a bunch of examples in that video, but here's 6 that you can apply to your life and business now. So again, we'll go through the same 6 scenarios. Number 1, if you're a content creator, again, the free trial membership works because all they got to do is give the commitment of making a membership, and now you're willing to give them, 3 days free, 7 days free, 10 days free, 30 days free, whatever it is you want to do. Next is if you're an author. Let's say all you have at that time is a book for sale, right? Ebook or physical copy, it doesn't matter. Obviously, then you can't use that as a lead magnet. There's some people that may use like the first chapter of the book as a lead magnet or something, but it's just not enough unless it's just something that's really, has a really good package to it and it's directed, towards a specific audience for a problem that they plan on solving specifically. But still, you can do better. Trust me. One thing that works is getting people to watch your interview, right? Because if you're an author and you wrote a book, you better be out there doing interviews with all these thousands and thousands and thousands of podcasts out here. You should be on at least one of them each month, right? If you're an author and you're not on one podcast a month, you are not doing enough at all. I got on 16 podcasts in 2 months. Okay. So you need to be able to get on at least one podcast a month to promote your book, because it's supposed to be viable information that you need to get out there because people need the information. So, and if you need help putting together a pitch so you can get on podcasts and how to get in contact with the people on podcasts so you can, book yourself on one, feel free to reach out. You can also go to www.cassberry.com. I also go over how to write those pitches and many more in the Gain More Leverage Challenge. That's also available at cassberry.com. But getting people to watch your interview, number 1, shows that they're already interested in you because they got through a whole interview of you. 2, they now know more about you. And 3, in the interview, obviously, you show your expertise, and 2, speak about the book, whether, the premise of why you wrote the book, things that happen while you were writing the book, or outcomes that happen from after you publish the book. So getting people to watch your interview first and then following up on the back end of giving them the offer of the book always works better than just coming straight out of the gate saying, hey, my name's Trevor, get my book, right? Even if you're going to post it like that, put your, post the interview, right? Post the interview right there on social media, and then under the rest of the caption at the bottom, put your link. Or maybe you put your link to get your book, and then you put the rest of your copy there. But it needs to be like a regular post that's promoting the actual interview, and then you just use your link there as a follow-up to get them to go buy the book after they actually watch your interview. Next, if you are a coach, again, any type of coach, one thing you can do in your marketing is letting people know how long they need to, what time frame to expect before they receive results. So sometimes it may be, you'll see results in 90 days, you'll see results in 30 days, you'll see results in 10 sessions, right? Whatever it is. you need to have something like that because people want to know what they're committing for. If you have them say, hey, you should commit to if I'm a fitness coach and I say you're going to get to your target in 60 days, now everybody coming to me when I say that, we're both at an understanding that they are committing to 60 days of work. When they make that initial commitment of paying me to get into this 60-day program, I'm willing to give them consistent, valuable workouts that are going to get them to their goal within these 60 days. And when I do that, I'll now have another, because you want to stay consistent, you should now have another offer, boom, ready once that 60 days is over to get them to a new target or a new goal, right? So again, as a coach, one thing you always want to do with your marketing is find an outcome that you can quantify how long it will take, or what's the average that it takes, or what idea they should, what level of commitment they should come into before they make that purchase. Next is for instructors, again, people who are actually doing live instructing, whether that's in person or digital. One thing you can do is have people paying you a down payment of multi months or weeks up front. For instance, let's say you do a lesson twice a month and people pay you per month $1,000 a month, right? A company pays you $1,000 a month to come in twice a month and teach a lesson to their staff or their clients or whatever it is, or maybe it's a nonprofit, who knows. You may have them pay 2 months up front, and then now they get the monthly payments coming on the back end. Whether they're the same price or a smaller price or a larger price is up to you and your pricing model. But having them pay for multiple months up front is them committing to you for X amount of time. It's not so much about the money, but the commitment that they actually are looking at you as a person of value. So they're committing to bring you in for more than that one cycle, right? You want them to at least commit to you for 2 cycles, so you can go in there and feel comfortable that you have the time to really give as much value as you want to. And if they are willing to commit to you for those 2 months up front, it's much more likely that they're willing to commit to you for months going on if you have a longer program that you offer. Next, if you are, this is point number 5 about commitment consistency and using it to increase sales in your business. Number 5 is using a money back guarantee. So if you're a course creator, this is great for you. Why? Because the courses typically cost nothing for you to give to the client, because it's pretty much just a link, right? And it's all digital things that you recorded, and it's stuff that you pre-recorded ideally. So it's literally costing you nothing to send the link. So when you see a lot of courses may have something like a 30-day money back guarantee or a 60-day money back guarantee, whatever it is. Now, when people purchase that, they know they can go in there with a level of commitment of committing to this solution for 30 days, committing to this course for 30 days, going over this content every day for 30 days. And at the end, they should be closer to or at the outcome that they desire before they purchased it, right? But if you don't give them that 30-day mark, they go in there not knowing, how long they should expect before they should see results. Another thing is when you give them a 30-day money back guarantee, is you again putting the value on yourself. Like, I'm so confident that if you commit to these 30 days, you'll get your outcome, that I'm willing to just give you your money back, because if you don't receive your outcome, it's much more likely that you're not willing to commit, or that you didn't commit for 30 days the way you were supposed to, or the way that you originally agreed to. When you put the customer in that position, they are able to put a lot more trust in you and your product, and give themselves a level of commitment going in that they maybe wouldn't have had if you didn't have that money back guarantee. And then lastly, again, if you're in a face-to-face partnership negotiation, or even sales negotiation, a lot of times you may get done with your presentation and the other party, they seem to have loved everything about it. Maybe they were a warm lead and you knew some things about them that you were going to highlight. So you rocked them with this presentation, right? Because come on, you're the person doing the presentation for a reason, right? But sometimes they just are a little... they're a little scared to make that final commitment of just saying, okay, we agree, let's sign the check, or let's sign the contract, let's go, let's pay this invoice, right? And one thing they are often looking for is, again, that 30-day money back guarantee. Not specifically that, but some sort of guarantee that like they know this is going to work. And it's like maybe you got them 90% believing, but they really just need that 99% or 100% guarantee, or 100% level of assurance. So one thing you can do is just call the elephant out on the table, but you want to do it with a label, which is something you learn from Chris Voss, the #1 negotiator in America, or I would say the world at this point, former CIA negotiator, now top business coach of the Black Swan Group. You can learn this in his book, Never Split the Difference, and you can learn more modern takes on it that I've used in my Game or Leverage Challenge. But a label is pretty much you using a term like, it seems like, in order for you to label a situation and use that to make sure that both parties have an understanding of what's going on, right? You can say something like, it seems like you're looking for a guarantee, right? And oftentimes that's what the person is really looking for. They're just looking for a little more guarantee. They don't even know what you can do to make them feel more guaranteed, but they just know that's what they need before they can get to this commitment. So all that really means is you need them to commit more. It doesn't mean that you need to just give them more details about this product, because that's not what gets people feeling more and more riled up. It's the fact that you can put them in a position where they'll feel like they're losing out by not getting this product, or they can feel the outcomes of the benefit of this product. And you decide which one you're going to lead them by based on their negotiation archetype. Again, it's something I can teach you how to discover in my Game on Leverage Challenge. So again, back to this. One thing you can say is, you can use a label. It seems like you're looking for some sort of guarantee. Once they say yes or no, either way, you just can go right back into it. Only thing I can definitely guarantee that your outcome is fully dependent on your commitment to the solution. And no matter what solution you choose to move this obstacle that you're looking to choose, you're going to have to be 100% committed. So just let me know, are you willing to commit to this solution less than 100% and risk not getting the outcome that you want? Or are you going to look at this solution or some other solution for 100% commitment so you can, maximize the opportunity to get your desired outcome? And that typically puts the ball right back in their hands, where it's like, wow, okay, I thought the salesman here was going to get me to commit 100%, but really I'm the one in control of getting the outcome I want. And if I can do that, I'm going to do that. Here I go, 100% committal. Yes, you got me. I said, okay, how we know that you're committing 100%? You sign this check and you pay this first invoice. And that's how you get them to close the deal. All right. So again, that was 6 ways to go to use the principle of reciprocity to close more sales in your business, as well as 6 ways to use commitment and consistency to close more sales in your business. If you're thinking to yourself, wow, this man, Trevor Castleberry, was dope. I like the way he teaches. I like the way he talks. And I kind of like the way he looks. And I love to hear more content from him. Just know I'm live on StreamYard. I'm live on Clubhouse right now. I'm on about 4 different platforms, different names for some of the platforms. But I do release unique content for every platform that I'm on. Meaning Facebook has different stuff than Instagram, which has different stuff than LinkedIn, which has different stuff than YouTube, and all the way around. So I would love it if you would just follow me everywhere so you can get access to all the different types of content I put out. Because if you're watching this on one platform, there may be stuff on another platform that you like even more. To do that, you can find all of my social media links at the footer of Castleberry.com. If you are interested in my Game or Leverage Challenge, again, you can go sign up for that and see more about it at Castleberry.com. And if you're thinking to yourself, wow, this dude is really nice, I'm not sure about the 5-day challenge because I'm not that big into, I don't know if I need negotiation that much. You're likely in a position where you're just looking to figure out what your niche and what your specialty is and how you can really expand upon it or monetize it. I have the perfect book for that because I wrote it. It's called For the Hustler Volume 1. And you can see, you can check into that book at hustlerbooks.com, where I'm allowing you a free ebook download of For the Hustler a free ebook download of For the Hustler Volume 1, as well as a 60-day free trial to my Castleberry Corporate Academy. All you got to do is go to hustlerbooks.com and sign up. Again, my name is Trevor Castleberry, CEO of Castleberry.com, and the author of For the Hustler book series. Thank you for rocking with me tonight. Peace.